What's up, fam? Lance Branch with ProSups here. Today, we're gonna do a low row for back. Okay, so starting with foot placement. As you sit down, I do have a unique platform here. This is just a round cylinder with some grip tape. So what I do is find the highest place of this to place the ball of my foot and position there to where I can kind of lock in. Obviously, mostly you're gonna see in gyms a platform. You will put your feet wherever is comfortable to start on a platform, and then from there, what I would say is move them up and down and see how that changes the center of pull as you go through the movement, because it will change obviously the way that that row feels. So setting up on this one, I've kind of got one way that I'm going to use this because of it being a round cylinder. I have my feet placed, and then you'll notice I got a bent knee. I definitely recommend keeping a bent and like soft knee, so not rigid. We're going to have a little movement here, but we are looking to keep obviously in a firm position. So your hip placement, you do want to be in a position where you can move back and forth through the movement. You're not gonna stay completely rigid as you go through the row. So be in a position where your upper body can move freely here at the hips. Moving on to the grip. And the first and foremost, obviously a lot of grips that we can talk about that you can use. But the first and foremost, I wanted to talk about is eliminating the index finger. So you take any traditional V grip that you find, place the index finger on top in a position where your thumbs can lay over the top here. In a traditional grip, you'd see placement like this, or even rotating your thumbs out to the complete outside. But in this position, we're eliminating this index finger entirely. And because we do have it above this, we're able to lay our thumbs over the top, so it just changes our grip. So try this first. As you grab and pull the weight back, keep your knees bent and slightly soft, as we said before. Hips in a position where they can move just a little bit as needed, and then begin the contraction. So we pull and breathe out as we do. And thinking about the setup, as you get ready to do this pull, I do want you as well to keep in mind, keep your chest up. So even as we pull and as we do this stretch, right, where we're letting our lats roll forward, the middle of our back stretch, letting all the blood enter, we still want to keep like our chest up. And as well, one thing that you can't really see is that I do make sure that I breathe all of the air out of my lungs before I start the movement and kind of engage my diaphragm to get a vacuum. And it's just to keep everything tight abdominally and to control my breathing throughout the movement, and helps me keep my chest up. So through all of that, we have a row, stretch, chest up, contract, squeeze. You just hold to keep the focus there. Can't see our backs. So when you're pulling, I want you to envision what's happening and really focus on keeping the muscle contracted. Even when you're stretching forward like this, you should still be able to keep your lats engaged. And at times, you can roll forward on your shoulders and really let the lats stretch out more. And really what we're doing is just allowing more blood to come in. Should result in feeling a pretty incredible pump after doing a movement like this and really focusing and keeping all of the contraction and eccentric part of the movement controlled. So, give that a whirl. This was the seated low row. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel.